The following review is a Forest City Figures production. Hey everybody, James here from Forest City Figures, and it's a bit overdue, but WWE Superstars Series 1 by Mattel has finally hit Walmarts in my area. And I say overdue because, well, we've had Series 2 in store for over a year now. So let's take a look at WWE Superstars Series 1 Hollywood Hogan by Mattel. So the first thing we want to take a look at is this incredible packaging. It reminds me of the LJN figures back in the day, just with the cartoony background of the characters. And then taking a look at the back as well, you get a good look at, Hollywood Hogan, along with the other figures that are available in the line. I did see the full wave, but I only picked up Hollywood Hogan first because, well, these are pricey figures. We'll get into that in just a little bit. But a very cool caricature of Hollywood on the back, and then the figure itself looks great in the packaging. But we're not here to review packaging. We're here to review a figure. So let's get it opened up. All right, and here he is out of the package, and first impressions on this figure is that it looks fantastic. I love the cartoony proportions of these Superstars figures. Reminds me of the AWA Remco figures in the best way possible, and brings back memories of finding a whole bunch of those Remco figures at a flea market when I was younger and having a big old Royal Rumble as soon as I got home. But the details on these figures are definitely updated for 2023. Are they worth the price point? I'm not sure. We'll get into that a little bit later on, but in the meantime, we take a look at the figure. It's definitely a fantastic addition to the Superstars line, and I say addition for me because, like I said, I got Series 2 almost a year ago, and now I finally got my hands on Series 1. There's a little bit of backwards distribution going on, but you get a cloth NWO shirt, which is ripped in the front, so he can do his signature tearing the shirt pose. You get the bandana. The details on the Hollywood bandana are... they're okay. I would have liked maybe some lightning bolts or something. On the tights as well, you get lightning bolts along the side. You've got the Hollywood weight belt, which looks fantastic. And then the detail on the boots is really good as well. You get the Hogan portrait along with the NWO logo. You've got the black gloves, which he was rocking at that time. You've got the sunglasses. And it's all in all, it's just everything that you could possibly need for a 96, 97 NWO Hollywood Hogan figure. Now, he does have a clear elastic that's keeping his skull cap on there. So if we get underneath here, the head is accurate. The head just literally fell off in my hand, so that's fun. Okay. Is that going to just pop back on? Is that going to be a problem? Let's see if I can get it on there. Okay, so the head does come off pretty easily, but it's not too big of a deal. The face itself is fantastic. It's a little bit cartoony, as this line is, but at the same time, it does look a lot like Hulk Hogan. He's got the spray paint beard there. Fantastic representation of the man himself. He's ripped to shreds underneath there, which is close to that He-Man body, but also, close enough to Hollywood Hogan. He never really had abs. He was really more of a beer belly kind of guy, but the shirt looks great underneath. It doesn't have the rips in the back, which would have been, over the top for accuracy, but either way, it does look really good. When we get the shirt off, he does look like a superhero, which he absolutely should. And he's got the weight belt as well, which you can take off and use to whip dudes. He comes with a pair of open-ish hands, so he can hold the included NWO World title, which I think is a great addition. You can put it in there. He used to love to play the guitar or the belt like a guitar, and you're able to recreate that with these hands. But if you're looking for him to punch some fools in the face, he does also come with a pair of fist-gloved hands. The only thing that would be missing, the only nitpick I could say, is that if he had like a flat hand so that he could do his signature pose, that would be very cool. But at the same time, having Hollywood Hogan being able to play the NWO World title like a guitar is fantastic. So I would say that overall, this figure, top to bottom, the details are great. The aesthetics are great. The posability is great. Everything about this line brings back a ton of nostalgia for me, and I really do like what they're doing with this line. My only nitpick is the price point and the distribution, because being in Canada, these are $35 plus tax per figure. which is more than an Elite figure, more than an AEW figure, and getting close to the cost of Ultimate figures. We don't get Ultimate figures in stores, but you can usually find them on Amazon for about $40 each. So $35 a piece for these is a little bit of a hefty price. With that said, I think that if you just kind of pick and choose the characters you want, it's not too bad. But if you're trying to be a completionist, it can absolutely get very, very pricey. But overall, the pros and cons of this figure, I would say that the aesthetics look good. The posability is great. He's going to look really good standing next to Kevin Nash and Scott Hall in my collection. But if the price point and distribution is anything to worry about, then I think that we're going to have some problems. I mean, I know the series is coming up on Series 6 now, and we've only seen 1 and 2 in Canadian stores. I've seen 3 at retail, once in Michigan, but they need to work on that distribution issue before this is going to be a viable line. But what do you think of this NWO Hollywood Hogan WWE Superstars figure? Let me know in the comments section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews in the next little while. And also make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I've been James with Forest City Figures. Thanks so much for stopping by and have a great rest of your day.